drop your top and how you lose your cool and how you look at me to say why. Ain't no fighting, no I can't stop it.
Hi my darlings, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another Wine Wednesday. Welcome back to a new Wine Wednesday. I don't know, should we pick up from where we left off? Crazy business, but welcome back to another video on my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Xoligcabashevlogs. If you're a team subscriber, hey girl, hey, subscribe, like, do whatever you want to do, but welcome home. You're gonna love it here, okay? We don't judge here. It's a judgment-free zone. We don't discriminate. We just love each other here, okay? So if you don't know what Wine Wednesday is, it is a segment on my channel where my beautiful subscribers send in their questions, and then I get to tend to the questions and give them answers according to my personal experience. Like you guys know, I never want to give you answers based on just because I'm thinking at the top of my head. No, I want to give you answers based on something that I've experienced, which is similar to yours as well. So if I don't answer your question, just know that I've never experienced that and I don't know how to go about it, because I never want to give you information that will be like, it doesn't make sense. But in this instance, if I've gone through the same thing, I feel like, you know, you might relate even more. Okay, good. Disclaimer, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not any of these things. I'm not a dermatologist, I'm nothing. I'm just Xoli, who just loves talking to her darlings and helping them out with their own life experiences according to how I experience things, okay? I'm like a bigger sister. And there's people here who are older than me, but they're still watching, so thank you so much. I'm not drinking. One, because whenever I drink, I get a lot of cramps. Like, you guys know, I'm on the IUD. So ever since I've been on the IUD and I drink, I get a lot of cramps, so I'm not drinking. But grab yourself some wine, be it red if you're with your man. Marinate that stick. Or white wine if you're alone like me. But anyway, I'm gonna have some Red Bull because I have a lot of work to do today. So I'm gonna have Red Bull and I'm gonna put it in a cute wine glass, and it's gonna look like I'm drinking, okay? So that now you don't feel like, okay, auntie's not drinking. I'm gonna have a bit of Red Bull. One thing about Red Bull, guys, it doesn't do anything to me. I've heard a lot of people be like, I can't sleep, I drink Red Bull. It does nothing to me. It really doesn't. So without wasting any time, let's get straight into the questions, right? Okay, so the first one is, hi XO, I've been struggling with avoiding and not caring about what people say about me. How do I stop caring and move on with my life? Thing is the things being said are big and it's disturbing. Honestly speaking, there's this thing that you should have thick skin, you shouldn't care what people say about you. Guys, at the end of the day, you are human and you will care what people say about you. You definitely will. You might not say, yeah, I don't care, but it gets to you. You know what I'm saying? It gets to you, because at the end of the day, we are human beings, and things that are being said about us that especially aren't true do get to us. I don't want to lie to you. So whatever that, I always say this, that if you're going to bring negative information to me, you don't care about me. You don't care about my life. You don't care about my well-being. You don't care about anything that has to do with me. That is why I said to you guys, I used to follow, right, the gossip pages, the shade room, your all of these gossip pages, right? And some of these gossip pages obviously do talk about me, right? Those things affected me because I knew about them and they saying these things and I see them. You know what I'm saying? Until I unfollowed each and every single one. And that's when things were brought to me, right? When I say things were brought to me, I'll be going through my DMs. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I do go through my DMs, but I can't answer to everybody. This is why I even switched off the comment section on my stories, because I can't answer to everybody, and that alone makes me so upset that I can't answer to everybody's DMs. And I just feel like if you answer this one will feel like, so you answered this one, you didn't answer mine. So I'd rather not answer anybody at all, not even my friends. I don't. My DMs are closed. If my friends want to answer to a story or whatever, they'll send me a DM to like, hey, your story looks cute, thanks, Sha. But a story, I don't want it, because I just don't want anybody to feel like less important. You get what I mean? So my thing is now I check my DMs. When I check my DMs, they send me screenshots of whatever's being said. They send me TikTok videos of somebody talking about me. They send me, I see, guys, I'm not gonna let you, I see everything. This is why I even said I'm gonna start going out of my way to block those people that bring that negative energy to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to bring anything that I don't want to see, because it will literally get into my head and I'm just like, oh, they're saying this about me. Now you want to retaliate. You get what I'm saying? Now you want to start fighting. And it's just like, it's not worth it. It really isn't worth it. So the people that bring me, I even said to my friends, if you care about me, you will never bring negative stuff to me. And none of my friends, if they see something or somebody's talking about me, they'll never. Instead, they will actually go out of their way to defend me without me knowing. Recently, a friend of mine, I'm not going to say her name, one TikTok video was trending. She was there fighting tooth and nail. She didn't even tell me about it. She didn't tell me nothing about it until I saw it because somebody brought it to my attention. She was there fighting tooth and nail for me, and she didn't say a word to me. And that to me is a friend that you keep, because you are going to defend me even when I'm not in the room. You get what I'm saying? So people that bring negative things to you, trust them, believe they don't care about you. Unless you actively go out of your way to ask these people. If these are your friends that are bringing these things to you, be like, babe, I don't like you bringing these things to me. I don't want to see them. You know what I'm saying? And if these things are being said to you in a sense of they're being said to your face by somebody, like actively coming and be like, yeah, I hate you because of 1, 2, 3, then you can take a stand. But if it's social media, if it's gossip, it has nothing to do with you. It's always projection. Also, I always say people have to talk about you, because if they talk about themselves, nobody's going to listen. But I knew what the hell she was saying when she said that. Like, if somebody talks about Zandile, who the hell is Zandile? Have we seen her? Is she South Africa's biggest vlogger? No. So why are we talking about her? You know? So I have to talk about you. So, to some extent, guys, I love it when people talk about me. Because 1, people run to my channel to go see who's the story. 2, people want to talk about me more and know who I am, what do I do and what not. That's more money for me, baby. Baby, that's more money for me. Okay? Let's just start there. So if somebody or people are talking about you, fine, let them. There's nothing you can do. If they're not saying anything to your face, then it's fine. Who's this guy? Tom Holland, Zandia's boyfriend. He said, if you don't have my number, something like that, to actually call me and you have a problem about me, you don't have any right to be speaking any shit about me. You get what I'm saying? So if these people don't have your number, if these people aren't calling you, if these people aren't saying it to your face, maybe just let it go. No matter how hard it's disturbing, just let it go. And the people that you call your friends or whoever, that actively bring the negative stuff to you, they're not your friends. They're not your friends. I don't want to lie to you. I'm eternally grateful for my friends, because one thing about them, they'll fight tooth and nail for me. I'm not even there. You know what I'm saying? So first, communicate with your friends that if they're the ones that are bringing these things to you, be like, babe, I don't want you bringing negative stuff to me. Don't show me. If you see it, don't bring it to me. I don't want to see it. Don't tell me, because why were they also so comfortable to tell you so much shit about me? You know what I'm saying? Don't bring it to me. Don't. So if your friend is bringing it to you, the friend is a problem. Cut them off. I don't care. Cut them off. Simple. Right? Cool. The next one is, I have skinny legs and I can't find any type of clothing style to match my body type. Where can I get inspo? From me. Who better for you than the girl, huh? But no, honestly speaking, from me, I have the most skinniest legs. I don't know if you've noticed. Of course, I'm thick and stuff like that. Then my legs are going to like, I'm not sito. What do you guys call it? I don't have a sito. I'm not sito. I don't have calves. Yeah, it's calves, right? It's calves. I don't have a calves, guys. So my leg is skinny as shit. So what I do is either I wear I burnt myself, so the water just popped and now it's just going everywhere. So either I wear jeans, like super tight skinny jeans. I feel like with those jeans, you just have to give up the fact that your legs are skinny. You know, today I was wearing jeans with this outfit you guys are gonna see on the vlog. You can't see. Also, the way I pose, you know, you really can't see that my legs are that skinny. You know what I'm saying? So wear jeans, wear is it straight leg pants? I wear a lot of straight leg pants, by the way, as well. So I may not take pictures sometimes, I'm sorry, but I wear a lot of jeans and straight leg pants. I've recently started wearing hipsters, well, not the crazy ones, but make sure that whatever you do, that this is why I feel like also heels play a role, because you become so tall you can't actually see it. It's like an illusion. So I'm a jeans and t-shirt type of girl. I can make a jean and t-shirt look like money, baby. Okay, let's just start there. So also Pinterest. I love the fact that you can literally just type whatever you want and they'll show you what type of clothes to wear. You know what I'm saying? But your best bet is jeans and like straight cut ones that are not too tight. But obviously skinny jeans will literally show you a whole leg that it's straight. But baby, if you can't change it, there's nothing you can do about it. I always say this: if I can't change something, I can't dwell on it. I mean, if I could, no, I won't. I mean, I could. I could go put some calves, but I won't. If you guys see me with calves, don't ask me anything. Because one thing about me, I'm going to move some furniture around and I'm going to buy some shit, okay? Let's just start there. If I don't like some, I'm going to buy it. That's it. So if you're going to change something, my love, trust and believe. It's the same as height. If you can't change your height, what are you going to cry until when? You know, so just try on Pinterest, like I said. Also follow a lot of like models, man. They wear, I want to make a prime example. Olitaba has amazing legs. She doesn't have skinny legs, but she'll have the most longest heels and the most shortest dress. The way those legs are so long, you can't even see past the fact that they just, you know. So Letaba has amazing legs, like I said, but models, some of the models don't have some like great legs. They have skinny legs like us. So just try with something that's obviously going to be comfortable in. But like I said, if you can't change it, my babe, it's chai. Okay? It's chai. The next one is, ever broken up with somebody that you feel like is the one? They tick all your boxes, but for some reason it just doesn't work out. It's been about 2 weeks and I'm in hell. Sana, this was me. I was in a relationship for more than like 5 years with B. Everybody knows B if you watch my previous video from 2020 or 2021. Yeah, we are speaking about B and how toxic the relationship was. Guys, it's almost like you know that this person is the one, but they aren't the one. They aren't the one. I know it's going to sound crazy, but I'm about to become spiritual. You need to pray about it. Fast and pray about it. Ask God to. I feel like it's already revealed, but ask Him. Ask Him to reveal to you if this person is the one or this person is not the one. You know what I'm saying? And in your asking Him, please be, what's the word? I need that word. Like being on the dot. What's that word, man? It's going to come to me. When you ask God, be precise in what you're asking Him. Tell Him and say, this person, is he the one or not? Fast for 7, and in that fasting, also believe that the Lord is going to answer you. Okay? In you fasting, tell Him, if this person calls me after the 7th day, I'm done fasting, then he is the one or he's not the one. You know what I'm saying? You will decide, Guba, if he calls you at the 7th day of your fasting, if he calls you and you tell God that, okay, God, if this person calls me on the 7th day, then he is the one. If he doesn't call me, he's not the one. You get what I'm saying? Guys, I don't know. With me, I was recently praying for a campaign. I said, Lord, this campaign 1, 2, 3. If it's the campaign for me, they will send me an email by 12 o'clock tomorrow. Still haven't sent that email. Instead, I got a counter email from those same people, but a different campaign. And they explained why they didn't take me on that one. And I said, my nigga, I know that was you. 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 I know it. So be precise in what you're asking for, and the Lord will provide. Trust and believe me. Like I would have said to you, just leave him, Sana. But at the end of the day, everything that we have comes from God. So if you literally go to Him and be like, okay, I love this person, but 1, 2, 3 is happening, and pray about it. 7 days fasting, Sana. By the 5th day, I'm sure you would have gotten your answer if you actually believe, and trust in God and sit down and have a conversation with Him like He's in front of you. Then you know for a fact that that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but sometimes you have to understand that the things that we want are not what God has designed for us. The things that we want are not sometimes good for us, but we think that this is it. Just like you feel like he's the one, he may not be the one, son. And when the one actually comes, you're just like, what was I crying for? For 2 full weeks. 2 full weeks, more crying up and down, making noise at your house. Only for the one to come and he sweeps you off your feet, and it's completely different from what you know and from what you've experienced with the previous one. So, steadfast in prayer, ask God. I know it might be difficult, but ask him and hear what he says. Okay? Great. The next one is, I want to start going out. How do I maneuver club dynamics? So now with the clubs, there's just 2 ways, and I'm going to tell you about it now. You take it or you leave it. If you can't come and tell me about the club, I've worked at the club for a whole year. You can't tell me, you will not come and tell me about the club. I've worked at the club for the longest time. Right? When you go to a club, you're going with your man, you're going with your girls, you're going to have fun. There's going to be one stupid nigga that's going to come to you and be like, hey, can I buy you a drink, blah, 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 blah. Entirely up to you if you want to accept or not. But all I can say is, when you say you want to maneuver club dynamics, when you go there to have fun, go there with the motive that you're going to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Some people go to the club for the wrong reasons. Some people work at the clubs for the wrong reasons. But go to the club with the motive that you have fun. And make sure you have your own... Sorry. Ooh. Not only get that thing big, it's too soon. I can't fly away now. Go to the club knowing that you have your own money. Let's just start there. Because like I said, if you don't have your own money, it's going to come from niggas. And niggas want to do what? Take you home. When they take you home, it's what? So go to the club knowing what you're going there for. You're going to have fun with your girls. Of course, niggas are going to approach you, but whatnot and whatnot. But go to the fun club with the motive that you're going to have fun. Make sure you have your own money. That's the number one thing. If you're going to go to the club, make sure you have your own money for your own bottle. I don't want to lie to you. When you go to the club and you stand by the bar and you drink a cocktail, personally, listen to me, personally, for me, I just feel like a cocktail at the club, it does not make sense. At the bar with a cocktail, you're going to look like you're scouting. I'm not going to lie to you. Write in these comments and say I'm lying. Write in these comments and say I'm lying. I worked at the club. They'll give you Red Bull. I'm going to give you the gist. The clubs are going to fire. Well, they're not going to fire me. I mean, I don't work for them. They work for me because they call me to host. But the hosts, they sit there with their Red Bull or appetizer in a champagne glass, right? And then when niggas come, they come and then they see you sitting there. Hi, hey, do you want to join our table? Yes, yes. Next thing, they pop in for you. They pop numerous amounts of bottles. And then after that, you go home. You, Tina, thank God the club I used to work with, I don't want to say any names. They would look out for us. No one is going home with a nigga. Nobody. They'd rather lose a customer than lose the girls. You get what I'm saying? So, when you're sitting at the bar at the cocktail, baby, these men think you are there to scout and they will come for you. So that's how I'm like, whenever you go to the club, have your own money, buy your own. If you can't afford your own bottle, I don't know, man. But a cocktail is very weird. For me, personally, you actively look like you're scouting for men to buy your alcohol. So have your own money, buy your own bottles. Sana, if you want to drink those cocktails for the rest of the night and get drunk, that's entirely up to you. But I'm telling you now what it looks like to the next person, especially a man at the club. That's what it is. Club culture is like that. So if you can, Sana, just go have dinners. Clubs are just, I'm over them. Just go have dinners and have fun with your girls. Drink. Yeah, you'll be fine. Trust me. The next one is, how do you feel with, how do I deal with a negative friend? I've known her for 10 years. I'm trying to avoid her. The mere fact that you're trying to avoid somebody, like, that should tell you everything that you need to know. It's time to go. Like, I don't know, guys, I'm very patient, and especially in friendships. I will work towards having us be better. I will fight tooth and nail for us to be better. But it's not working. I'm gonna let you go. And me letting you go is, I won't even say anything. I'll just drop the friendship. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how long we've known each other. But if I just feel like you're moving weird, I'll first tell you about it. I'll sit you down and be like, babe, 1, 2, 3, I feel one particular way, I feel two particular ways, I feel three particular ways. What is happening? And if you can't give me a solid answer, then babe, it's fine. Let's go our own separate ways. Guys, there's so much to life than wanting to be always being chosen in terms of friendship, than wanting to be always feeling like you're not the bad person. No, sometimes being the bad person, sometimes the villain is fine. Be the villain. If you have a villain in their story to be like, yeah, she did go over friendship, it's fine. It's okay. You can't be holding on to things that are literally destroying you mentally. If there's one thing that you will not do to me, it's destroy my mental health. I've worked so hard to be where I am. I can't let anything come between it. You know? So if it so means cutting them off, it's gonna hurt. Guys, there's nothing more that hurts than a friendship breakup. That thing hurts. But I don't want to lie to you. It hurts because you've trusted this person with everything. You spend more time with this person than you do with any other, you know? So it hurts. But if it's not mentally stimulating you, emotionally, physically, it's just draining you. Things that drain you and things that mess up with your mental health, I'm sorry, you have to cut them loose. There's no way anybody's going to come and mess up with your mental health. Choose yourself. Guys, being selfish, I'm sorry, I'm the most selfish person ever. No, I'm selfless, but I'm selfish when it comes to things that have to do with hindering my peace. You get me? If anything comes and just hinders my peace, I can't do anything but cut you off. Be it 10 years of friendship, be it 3 years of relationship, cut them off. It's just inevitable to be like, I'm sorry. You know? You can't be out here disturbing things that matter the most to me. It doesn't make sense. Cut them off. Don't wait for the New Year's. They are cutting us off. Cut them off. Next one is, I've been dating this person for 4 years and recently broke up. How do I let go? Sana phitsitela. Phitsitela ungahlali phasi yehla wena unganjengemakawusi phitsitela. Phitsitela wathi phitsitela bathi uphitsitela nje uthi yabona invigilator mayithi this must be you. Phitsitela. I've realized that when you're going through a breakup, the worst thing you can do is feel. I've realized that feeling is the one that will get you into trouble. Because you sit there. Before I used to do this thing where I just sit, cry. No. I'm going out. I'm having fun. I'm taking pictures. I'm doing my makeup. I'm doing things that make me happy. Guys, there was a life before him. Mind you, there was a life before this man. So everything that you used to do before he came, you need to continue doing it now. There was a life before this man. There's a life after him. You get what I'm saying? So Pizitella says, Pizitella, yendi makeup. Obviously you come back home and you cry again. And then Saso vuge futul dwebele weshi or Pizitella, weshi when you can change vigilate. Match. Just be matchy. Just be matchy. Up and down. So I would not really advise you sitting down and sobbing. Of course, talking about it with your friends, it helps. But I'm not going to lie to you, doing the things that you were doing that made you happy before this person even came into the picture, you're going to forget about them. Trust me. Trust and believe. Oh, in prayer. Oh, steadfast in prayer. Guys, God will give you this outstanding amount of peace that you've never had in your life. I don't want to lie to you, there's days where you're going to cry because you miss this person, but you're going to be okay. It's the same thing as we growing up. Like when you first start as a baby, then you become a toddler, then you become a teenager, then you become a young adult, then you become, it's always steps. You will never be in one position unless you choose it. I feel like as individuals we have choices, guys. You choose to sob and cry, or you choose to be like, you know what, I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna go out, look cute, take myself out on a young date, and I'll be fine. I remember when I was going through my hardest breakup in 2021, I was going to black door every day of my life. Funny story, that actually helped me. It really did. I forgot about this person. I woke up one morning, it was gone, and I was like, what? Crazy story. So the fact that I used the wrong, I don't want to say wrong tactic because it worked. I went out every single day. But the fact that that was what helped me heal, I don't know. It might be crazy to the next person, but it helped me heal. I was in a better space after that person. I healed. I forgot about them. So doing the things like I said, that you used to do before him should be that should be your mantra. But also bettering yourself. If you have to write down your feelings, if you write down, jot down whatever, that's also fine. But do the things that make you happy. Do the things that made you happy before he was in the picture. You get what I'm saying? So don't sit there and sob and cry. Your son, you end up calling him drunk dialing in. I really don't think anything is wrong with backsliding, but obviously you have to pick yourself up and come back up and forward slide if that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? So do the things that used to make you happy. Have a life outside of the relationship. This is why when relationships end, people actually feel like they died because they don't have anything outside of the relationship. It's just them and the relationship is focused like this. Have a life outside of it. So that when it ends or whatever, just like now it's ended for you, you still continue with the things that made you happy before this person. Like I said, there was a life before him. There's a life after him. Always. Trust and believe. Okay, the next one is, how do you know when it's time to cut off a friend? It's the same thing. For you to even be asking this question, then you know that something is not right. Cutting off someone should be easy peasy. Like I said, it's when your mental health, your spiritual health, if I can say, your peace is being questioned, obviously by you, then you know it's time to just cut ties with this person. But also try to fix it first. Ask where the problem is. We are also too old, guys, to be not saying what the problem is with our friends. We are so old to be sitting around and be like, yeah, I'm not going to say anything. Now you're giving your friend the silent treatment. We are so old for that. It's so high school. Not even high school. It's so primary school. Communicate. What's wrong? Let's talk about it. If it's fixable, let's fix it. If it's not fixable, let's get on with our lives. It's pointless. It's really pointless, guys, holding on to things that don't serve us. It really is. I can't, so don't do that. The next one is, hi, Auntie Darling. My best friend asked to go a 5K. I couldn't, so she stopped talking to me. Am I wrong? You're definitely right. Friends shouldn't have that much entitlement to your money. Also, the fact that you didn't have it, that's the thing. I wonder if you had said no and she stopped talking to you. I kind of sort of understand, but you said you don't have it, then that's crazy business. You know what I'm saying? The fact that she's not talking to you, that's not your friend. That is not your friend, I'm sorry. Friends should understand. With me, personally, I don't like friends that borrow money, guys. I don't know. I don't like people that borrow money in general. I really don't. Because now my thing is, you say, can I borrow money? I'll give it to you on the specific date. On that specific date, I already planned out everything that I need to do with that money. And then you don't give it to me. Now we fight it. I don't like it when friends borrow money. I really don't like it. But I feel like if a friend is in like dire need of it, I don't know, son, but I don't know. I've never been in a situation where a friend asked me for money because I don't like it. I never also ask for money. Thank God for my mom. I will go to that woman and say, Mom, give me money. And she'll give me money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But the fact that she asked you and you said you don't have it, it wasn't a blatant no. The fact you said you don't have it, which I'm assuming you didn't have 5,000 at that particular moment. But for her to get up to be like, I'm not going to talk to this girl, cut her off. She's actually crazy. Insane. The entitlement with your money, crazy business. I can't. Excuse me. How do you deal with the overwhelming love that comes after a toxic relationship? Maybe therapy. Therapy, guys, you can self-sabotage a relationship. I know this firsthand because I did once. You can self-sabotage a relationship because you're not used to this. You're not used to a healthy environment. You're not used to a healthy space where you are vulnerable and you're free with your partner. You're just used to all the toxicity. You can fuck up a relationship. Trust and believe me. So I always say, after a toxic relationship, sit down and see the things that you didn't like in your partner. See the things that you didn't like that you did and work on them. And also, guys, the funny thing is, not the funny thing, rather, my therapist said, we don't really heal. We don't really heal from past things that have happened. We don't really heal from things that have hurt us so much. We just learn to deal with the triggers. Does that make sense? Well, it makes sense to me. Because you would think you healed, right? And then you see whatever situation that you went through on the TV. Will it not trigger you? But the only thing you have to do now is learn to deal with the triggers. So we don't heal. We just learn to deal with the triggers. We really do. So now you can be in a toxic relationship and then now you're in a healthy relationship. You don't know how to go about it. That's why I'm saying you need to see the things that your partner did and the things that you did as well, and fix something there. But also therapy does help. I don't want to lie to you. Therapy helps. And I know once again I'm talking about God, but God also does help give you a certain type of peace. You know, I'm at peace right now of things that happened before. But like I said, it's triggers that I still know that are there, but it's not as crazy as it used to be. You know, you can be doing something now, like I said, you can be watching TV and it triggers you. Instead of you just dwelling on it, you just change the channel. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely hard. It really is hard for you to receive a love that you don't know. It's like it's foreign. That's the crazy part. It's foreign. And you try so hard to accept it, but you don't know anything about it. The only thing you know is toxicity. So you see what I'm saying when I say see the things that your partner used to do and then also things that you used to do. But mostly focus on the inner part of the things that you know that you need to work on. But mostly therapy and God, trust and believe. There's a million tons of, verses. Like just today I was sharing a verse on my vlog that says there's going to be trials and tribulations, but because you have to believe that God will take you out of it, then you are going to be okay. So like I said, fix yourself, fix what's inside, and the things that your partner used to do, make sure that you deal with it. Or you can bring them in here and you speak with them with the new partner and let them know what used to happen before. You know what I'm saying? I believe in being vulnerable, guys. I really do believe in being vulnerable. And as much as some people are like, no, I'm not going to be vulnerable because I don't want this person to take advantage of me. I believe in being vulnerable. If that person decides to take advantage, that's on them. That is definitely on them. It's not on you. So for them to be doing whatever they're doing, on them. I'm going to give my relationship 110%. You know what I'm saying? So working on the things that trigger you will definitely be like a plus in the relationship in order for you not to self-sabotage. Because self-sabotage is a real thing. I've seen it happen firsthand. It is a real thing. Trust and believe me. So therapy does really help. I don't want to lie to you. Therapy will help you through any self-sabotage like idea that comes to your head. You know what I'm saying? So do that. Next one is, I don't know if this is relevant, but vaginal dryness still bothers me. First of all, I have a video on my channel where we talk about this word just triggers me all the time. We talk about vaginal dryness and stuff like that. It could be that there's a lot of factors involved. It could be that your partner is a bit big, or guys, I don't care what anybody said, there's some form of connection that you need to have in order for you to have sex with your partner, right? So if there's no some form of connection, obviously you won't be that way to anything like that. But also there might be something wrong with you. You get what I'm saying? So I think your best bet would be to see a gynecologist. If you want to take it the route of doing things your own way, try lube. You know what I'm saying? Try lots of lube and see how you feel about it, because I've never experienced any vaginal dryness. That's why I would never want to answer, but I feel like also because I'm part of VIA Health and I've learned about it, I think going to see a gynecologist might help. But also if you're going to try the natural route, try a lube, an unscented one by the way. Try a lube that will help you see if you are really the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because lube is like super wait. But if the lube is not going to work, then see yourself a gynecologist. Because I don't know who's the wrong one between you or him. You get what I'm saying? So try the natural route, see how you feel about it. If it's not working, then gynecologist you go to. Right? Okay. Hey auntie darling, do you think having sex and experiencing pain is normal? No, it's not. It's not normal. Like I said, either your partner is too big, or like I'm gonna link the VIA Health video where I was talking about everything. Actually, this word vaginamize, something like that. So I'm gonna link the video down below for you so that you can watch it and see everything that is being said about dryness, about experiencing pain, about also they said the psychological parts of pain can contribute to the physical. Crazy business. So I'm gonna link the video for you. The people that asked me these two questions, the one about vaginal dryness and the one about experiencing pain, I'm gonna link them for you down below. So just watch that video, and I hope that answers you. Right. The last one is, okay. Hi, Connie. How do you manage to be a great mom to your child but still pursue your dreams and aspirations? Listen, I don't stay with my child for one reason, right? And that is because I gave birth. The next day I had to go write my first exam paper. I remember I was writing business studies at Metropolitan International College. I gave birth today. The next day I was writing business studies. Crazy business, I know. But I had to, I had to work in order for me to make a living and take care of him. And the thing is, he knows I'm his mom. He definitely knows I'm his mom. And I think it's got to a point where he doesn't even listen to my mom anymore. My mom will call me just regular. I'm like the father. I'd be like, yay! And then everything is back to normal. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you have to choose what's right for you. And with me, funny story, not funny story. Why do I keep saying funny story? My mom was there throughout the entire pregnancy. She was there. First year she was there, whatever. So my mom said, nobody's going to be sitting in my house. You're going to go to school. You're going to go to college. You're going to go to work. And the thing is with me, I never had the chance to relax. Trust and believe me. After school, I went straight to go start doing my practicals. Those that know. I was done with school in 2015. 2015, on the 15th of August, I was starting my first job. Crazy business. I didn't have time to chill, relax, or bond with my son. Nothing. I went from high school. Second day I was writing my paper. I think the only time I spent with my son was December holidays. Nakona, we were just shuffling around trying to find me a bed for varsity, this and this and this. We're shuffling around. New Year's, Christmas, New Year's. Next thing, I have to go to varsity. So I did not spend time with my son. My mom was like, you are going to go make a name for yourself. You're going to be something. No one's going to sit in my house and not do anything. So for me, it was get up and go. I didn't have time for anything. So I could have easily spent time with my son, and he knew me, but at the end of the day, he doesn't have, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's not a relationship that we're not close, but he knows I'm his mom. I take care of him. I'm home 90% of the time, taking care of home or being with him, playing, doing this, doing that. Whenever he needs this, he called me. He knows I'm there. The monetary part, he knows has been taken care of, But I did not raise him at the end of the day. So I can't kill myself, whereas I'm making a living for myself and also taking care of my son monetary. I may not be there physically, but I'm definitely taking care of him monetary. And I do go home to see him, and I do go home to spend time with him. He was here for 2 weeks, So I'm saying he knows. And I think the more he grows up, he'll understand. Because I know with my son, the more now he's growing up, he's turning 10. I have a whole 10-year-old. Maybe I need to start making them babies, yo. I need to start making kids. My son is turning 10. So he knows. He knows his mom. And he understands, And we were having a conversation. I was like, the fact that I don't stay with you, does that mean anything to you? Are you hurt by that? He said, no, I'm not hurt because grandmother's there. My grandma's there. She takes care of me. And you also come home, you take care of us. So it's not a big deal to him, I think if it was a girl, it's going to be a bit of a big deal because they want their mom. But boys don't really care like that. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, every single young mom or every single mom that is not there for their kids, it's not like we don't want to. We really do. We are there. But we can't be there physically. You know what I'm saying? And also, my son has grown up with my mom. I did the whole thing of trying to have him stay with me so that he can get a feel. Sana, he was not feeling anything. after 3 days would be like, I want to go to my grandma, and I'd bribe him to be like, okay, let's go to Bounce or something like that. Then we'll go to Bounce, he'll be here another 3 days. Then after 3 days, I want to go. So he's used to his grandmother, you know. So I can't fight that. They have a bond that I can't fight. When he's older, maybe like almost 15, 16, if he decides I want to be with my mom, I'm here. I don't care. I'll be here. You know, it's not like I'm rejecting my child, but now he's at a point where his grandmother is his heart. So that's why I'm like, if he's gonna choose, let it be his choice, you know. But yeah, it's not like we're sitting not doing anything with our lives, we're just having a good time. No, we're actually working for our kids. So don't feel bad. Don't ever feel bad that you're working in a different country, different province for your children. You know, you are fighting for your children, you're working for your child. So that's just how I feel about it. If anybody feels a particular way, that's your opinion, you know, can't fight it. But yeah, that's just it. But yeah, I think those are the questions that I'm gonna take today for Wine Wednesday. We're coming in slowly, you know, until we're gonna be, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And before I ask any more questions, I'm gonna just finish the ones that I have now. But if you do have a question for me, I will gladly read it in the DMs until I have the thingy up, the questionnaire up, to be like, okay, I need new questions for Wine Wednesday. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this Wine Wednesday, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe again. And we are back, baby. We are back and better. I hope I don't stop again, but I don't have any furniture to move around anymore, so don't worry. I'm still here. But yeah, I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye, my darlings.